Okay, and good thing I checked the mic right before we went live too, because it went to the alphabet letters. So here we are live, first stream of 2025, and we have Sojan with us. Woo! And Sojan subscribed. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Many.
Yep, many months.
Boo.
Alrighty. Well, I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas. Woo! Hello, Ty.
Hello there.
Oh, and 37-month streak from Lay Dr. Irrefutable. And how you doing, Ty? Alright, so we're going to finish up on the Abominations, and then I got a whole bunch of Orcs and Goblins. We're just going to kind of batch paint through. Doing okay? Okay, well, I hope your birthday was a good one yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, right? Or was it Sun? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I ended up working like a... yeah, they were going to have us come in for 2 12-hour shifts, and they scaled it back to 1 10-hour shift.
For the giant snowpocalypse that we got.
Yeah, that we were supposed to get but didn't get. Which, honestly, looking at like the forecast and everything beforehand, I understand why they did what they did. But it just got silly.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that we got nothing out of all of that craziness.
Yeah, like a dusting, and then worked and had some pizza today. All right. Do anything fun over the weekend for your birthday, Ty, or not? Or are you not really that guy? You just kind of say it's your birthday and then move on.
It was a day.
Yes, Doc. The snowpocalypse that wasn't. And that's fair.
I am the same, Ty.
At most, I'd like to just hang out with some friends and family, and maybe go out for pizza or something. And then, yeah. Yeah, did you get any snow in Texas at all, Ty? 'Cause it seemed like all of this stayed south. No, it's cold. Yeah, it's pretty dang cold here, too. Obviously, did not get out of the truck much at all today. Oh, and Ty, did you ever end up getting whammed at all? Or did you make it out scot-free and not get sent to Whamhalla for the 2024 season? Whoa, nice. Dang, Ty, 75 consecutive streams. Dang. Oh, yeah.
Way to one-uppy, Ty.
Yeah. Way to up one up as 5 streams. Oh, okay. Just we don't want to wham other people, and we don't want to get whammed. That's fair. Oh yeah, so also like so Christmas Eve myself, um so you know how I like that salted caramel peanut butter ale, and I'd gotten 2 crowlers from the from Kincaidor, you know, downtown. Or so I thought. I crack one open on Christmas Eve and pour it, and it's a blonde. And I look, and it is their blonde ale. Says it on there. And I'm just like, I know I said salted peanut butter. I'm like, well, maybe they just were filling up another one and gave me a different one. And maybe the other one downstairs is the salted caramel peanut butter ale.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I'd gotten 2 crowlers of the blonde. So I ended up going to Booze R Us, which, for those of you not local here, it's basically a booze store that opened up inside an old Toys R Us. Like, they still have, like, the Jeffrey the Giraffe there, but now he's holding a martini glass. It went there. They were still open on Christmas Eve, and I got their last 4-pack of salted caramel peanut butter ale. And again, their blonde isn't bad, but it's not what I was expecting. You know, when I had
not what you wanted.
Yeah, it was not. It was definitely not what I wanted that night. Yeah, delay capture definitely saw it on my face. She's like, just go see if they have it, see if they're open, and see if they have it. So, what's up, sweetheart? You need a nighttime gummy? All right. All right. I was gonna see. Oh no, I did not get a chance to see it. No, I wanted to, but it's also one of those that, like, my personal screen at home is just about as good as going to a mini theater itself. Yeah, sorry. Youngest, for some reason, she's super nervous about going back to school. Just going, well, what if none of my friends like me or recognize me? I'm just kind of like, what are you talking about, kiddo? Like,
you've been gone a week.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Will you recognize your friends? Yeah. Will you still like them? Yeah. Well, then guess what? loving rim jobs on these. It wasn't out that long. Yeah, like... Yeah, surprised it, or at least... Yeah, I think it was in my... I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see it, so I don't really know. I'm trying to remember if I did all of the other abominations in green or gray. Uncle Tass, do you remember, did I do all the other abominations in green or gray around the rim? So I think I'm going gray on them because they're more like elites. And the monsters get green. Well, we'll go gray for these. There we go. Successfully moixed.
Raise. This is a weird sprue configuration.
For which one?
One of my dreadnoughts.
Okay.
So I was looking at it and I thought it was kind of interesting that it kept saying A. So A1 and 2. I had clipped off what I thought was 1 and 2. And I was like, wait, no, that's not the right piece. So I started looking at it and the sprue actually has an A on it.
Huh.
And I had clipped off 1 and 2 from sprue B.
Ah, okay.
So.
Well, you'll just have to remember that.
One of the Horus Heresy style dreadnoughts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't built one of those kits yet. I think I have one of the Space Wolves from the Horus Heresy.
Yeah, kind of neat design. So.
Yep. These aren't exactly legal on the table. I don't care. I'm just displaying these.
They just look neat.
Kind of like the March. I don't know. I just think they're neat. Kind of like Korn keeping a planet full of orcs just so he can watch them fight and continually throws demons at them. I don't know. I just think they're neat. Okay.
Have you caught any of Squidmar? They've been trying out random products from different companies.
Oh yeah, they did like a whole bunch of like the Gundam stuff, right?
They did a bunch of 40K or a bunch of Games Workshop stuff, and then they did some Gundam parts And then I think the last one they were talking about, what other countries can we get stuff from?
Yep.
Check it out, see if it's worth a damn or a scam.
Yep. Okay, you know what? We'll start with orcs. Yeah, doing some... Oh, Jesus. I have more orcs than I do... Yeah, let's see, I have... 1, 2, 3... 5, 7 goblins and 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez. Who'da thunk it?
Horses are heretical tie.
Yeah.
Them with their long faces.
Yeah. Looking at these. Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, you know what? I'll just do batch painting for all of these. Let's just start with some leather brown on straps and hoods and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, horses know what they did, Ty. They know what they did. Just like the ocelot, it knows why it's on the endangered list.
Just like the chickens in there of Newtown.
Yep.
They know what they did.
Yeah. Hey, they're essential to making catapults work.
They're essential for yes.
Yeah. Or getting a giant winch to get a ship out of the sea. Oh, it knows what it did. And it's not what it did to me, it's what it did to Stephen Colbert. Because in I'm America and So Can You, he goes over endangered species, and the ocelot, he just goes, you know what you did. So Stephen Colbert says that. Can't be wrong. You know, I'm going to go really simple on these guys. Just going to do like a few little other some details, and then I'm just going to hit everything with a flesh wash and just see how it turns out. Goblins and orcs. And yeah, I'll have to look into like the Gundam's miniature game, just out of curiosity. See if the minis are better quality than the BattleTech ones were, or if they're about the same quality.
From what I've been seeing, it sounded like you can pick the quality that you want to pay for. Like you can get
With
super cheap.
With the
Or you can
Gundam
get-
mini, yeah, because did you hear Gundam is doing a miniature war game?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that one.
Yeah, no, not Gunpla. Yeah, that's where you can either go like super high Zyber detailed or go easy kit.
Either you need an engineering degree or this takes 4 minutes and like 2 spots of blue.
Yeah,
and no in between.
Mm-hmm. Choose your own adventure.
Or technically like 17 layers of in between.
Yeah. But honestly, I tackled a lot of model airplane kits back in like the uh, late 80s, early 90s. So if I can sort those out, I can sort out just about any other miniature instructions. Which, yeah, like when some people are like, oh, the Warhammer kits, they're so intimidating. I'm like, you never built a model airplane before, did you?
Yeah, I never did the model planes. I did some model cars and stuff.
Yeah, and I even did a model Millennium Falcon at one point. I mean,
Nice.
Surprise ending there, huh?
Mm-hmm. Weird.
Yeah.
You, Millennium Falcon?
Yep. Yeah, and it's not the kit I drool over every time I go to the Lego store.
Uh-huh. Expensive little bugger.
Yeah.
I would probably pay money for that 40K flagship if they ever made one.
Oh, yeah, that would be dangerous. Yeah, and I know a guy who has 2 boxes of the Titanic one to open up and build, and the other one to keep as a collector's item. Okay. Oh yeah, and one of my coworkers, he actually got the it's like the Victory class Star Destroyer, but it's like what the clones use in Clone Wars. He got like one of those sets, and I'm just like, okay, build it. He's like, well, I don't have anywhere to put it. Nah, that doesn't matter. Build it.
Mm-hmm.
You've been wanting it for so long, build it.
Once it's built, then you figure out where you're going to put it.
Yep, because then you'll know how big it is.
Mm-hmm.
Can't argue with that science. Short visit before work. Well, hello, Norwegian Viking. Working on some other gobos right now. Tell the others living with you that they have to share one room, so the next room over you can make a large-scale Lego recreation. Oh God, yeah. Especially with the size of some of those X-wing kits, yeah, that's an undertaking. Two weeks and start setting up my new hobby and gaming. Awesome! So is it going to be mostly painting space or gaming space or a bit of column A and B like I have? Time will tell. And it's just nice to have a space to call your own, to keep all your hobby supplies, rather than kind of boxing them up every time you're done and unboxing them every time you want to do something.
Yeah, because that just makes it hard to want to start for the day.
Yep.
Like, well, then I got to go get everything out. I got to make room for it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's good. That's why I have one right over there. Hopefully this is zoomed in enough, guys. Seems like the quality of the picture is a little bit better, too. I didn't even really futz with any settings.
Yeah, it's looking fairly clear.
All right. Oh, that's always nice. Hold on, guys. Be right back.
BRB.
Let's go. So I turned up the volume on our seahorse. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Kiddo's, yeah, she's nervous about going back to school, and it's just kind of like, come on, just Lay down and go to sleep. Your friends are still going to like you. They're still going to recognize you. You know, that kind of silly kid stuff.
But what if they'll hate me forever?
Yeah. Yeah, what if they decided that they hated me forever over break? Not likely. I'm kind of doing the example, well, do you still like them? Yeah, well, there you go. Kind of like if I was planning on streaming tonight, just going, oh god, nobody's going to show up. You all are going to hate me. You're not going to even recognize me. I mean, yeah, I know I got a haircut and a beard trim, but still.
Oh god, you're different.
Yep. Yeah, who are you and what have you done with Gareth?
I'm so confused.
I'm in a glass cage of emotion. Yeah. I've said this once, I've said it 1,000 times. Who are you people?
I'm so confused.
Mm-hmm. Just, I have the biggest fear boner right now.
Can't remember. Did you ever start reading the Good and Bad Guys series?
No, I did not. I think I got the first audiobook and then I just didn't get around to listening to it.
Gotcha.
So, I may go back and re-listen to all of Mayor of Noobtown before the audiobook comes out in March. Because actually right now I'm listening to The Infinite and the Divine, which is two Necron old men yelling at each other throughout time. And it's kind of funny. About, what is it? Trazyn the Infinite and Ozek the Divine. And how they just keep trolling each other through the millennia.
When you have all of time to mess with each other.
Well, and one guy can actually manipulate time, too. Like, in the middle of, like, a trial where he's trying to get Trazyn in trouble, like, the one judge that they picked was going to rule in favor of Trazyn, and the other guy, like, manipulates time to go back in time to where they pick a different judge, and Trazyn knew something had happened, and you as the reader, of course, kind of understand what's going on here, but yeah, later on he figures it out, just like, that shithead, like, he went and changed judges 3 times.
That's a dick move.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello.
what's up?
Hey,
Dr. Irrefutable in his house.
it's me. I like that story because he changed judges. He changes judges one time because the judge is going to have them both executed.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll allow that one. Yeah, and then the other time he's just, the other judge was just kind of like, it's everyone's and anyone can have it. And no, don't like that. Gave it away. This year to save me from tears. I'll give it to someone special, special.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day,
You gave it away.
this year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special.
I almost did that for the super secret mystery sound on my stream, my last stream of the year. But I didn't want to do Ty dirty like that. And actually, you really have delay capture to thank for that one. She's like, don't do it.
The bird person calls it dick move.
Yeah, that in bird culture, that's what they call a dick move. So there you go, Ty. In case you felt like you were missing out on your dose of Last Christmas by Wham! With an exclamation point.
They earned that exclamation point.
They did.
They did. Rest in peace, George Michael.
Which, yeah, again, knowing what you know about George Michael later in life, looking at the video for Last Christmas, it's just like, wow, all of the men's hair is like just like so much more fabulous and well done than any of the women in that video.
Well, that's I think that's just 80s British new wave. That doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he was gay. That's just how they look.
Yeah, I know. Which one of my buddies goes, but it was George Michael. I'm like, I understand that, but also, like... And how's your Christmas break, Doc?
Pretty good. I got sick last week. I'm finally sounding like a normal human being again tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, delay capture too. My oldest got sick and definitely shared it with delay capture.
Oh dear.
I think my voice got a little gravelly at most, and yeah, that was about it. I'm not bragging either, just more of like a, well, okay. And I think that's definitely one of those perks of when your partner's sick and you sleep with a CPAP, them coughing doesn't get you sick.
Yeah, I guess you get a free supply of filtered air. Huh?
Yeah. And considering like where that the machine is like on the floor by my side of the bed, yeah. Again,
Yeah.
she'd have to work hard to do that. Like I said, I know I'm in trouble if I wake up and I see her just farting into the intake of my CPAP.
You know what you did.
Oh yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I messed up pretty bad, but I didn't think I messed up that bad.
I'd rather be punched in the face, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it would be a lot less effort.
My gas thing's different.
Yeah.
There was a great video the other day. It was a dad was walking through the living room, and one of his daughters has been one of those inflatable, like, preacher costume things.
Yeah.
And he walks past, looks at her, and, like, leans down a little bit and farts directly into the air intake. And you just see her like melt down inside of it,
Nice.
trying to get out.
I would do that. Right, babe? So a dad, Sojan saw a video of a dad. His daughter was wearing like one of those inflatable suits, like the big dinosaurs or whatever, and walks by and he just leans down a little bit and farts right into the intake.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd do that.
you would. I'd hate you for that one.
Yeah,
Get smacked on the arm.
yeah, worth it.
And
Worth
then
it.
Children starting to your intake.
Yeah, still worth it. Yeah, there aren't many leather straps on the orcs, I'm noticing. I'll still get the ones that I can.
Not near enough special leather.
No, I'll be dealing with that on the butt thirster later. Oh yeah, and I actually got Major Kill's calendar, and I actually have it up at work.
What's Major Kill?
He's a YouTuber that does lore videos of 40K.
Oh,
And he actually commissioned like 12 pretty insanely awesome pieces of art from like iconic scenes from either the Horus Heresy or just 40K for a calendar. Like this month's is if Abaddon is your bully, be Constantine Valdor, and it's Constantine Valdor punching Abaddon the Despoiler, like the stop picture of like that one iconic boxing picture where the guy's just getting punched and just like only it's with a ceramite fist from a Custodes.
cool.
Yeah, I think Ty maybe passed out on us.
That happens.
Yep. It's kind of like you sometimes, where just the Mercury switch flips and, well, that's it.
Oh, I legit took a nap already.
Oh, okay. No, but I meant like back in the day, some days, just gathered around and, well, he leaned back too far. He's down for the count.
But yeah, no, that happened earlier because I laid down and was reading a little bit. And... oh, I need to get up. Here's
Yep.
a stream.
Yep.
where Mr. Mongrel Sovereign is.
I don't know. I should have messaged him just saying I was on. I don't think he... No, he didn't message me on Discord at all. I don't know if one of you guys wants to poke him. I mean, I know there's only like 15 minutes left of the stream, but...
I might could do that.
Might could. Oh yeah, and have either of you guys played Frostpunk?
I have not.
Okay. Started trying that over the weekend, and it's pretty fun. For a dystopian managing the last city, the last human city, during a eternal winter.
No, my next. I've heard good things about it. I've heard good. I think I played the demo a little bit, but I couldn't kind of figure out what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, and yeah, there are some moral/amoral choices you have to make in that game.
Yeah, I know it's like you can like send the children to work in the mines until they die, and stuff like that.
Yeah, or no, you do a special house for kids, but then you can send them to help like either engineers or medical staff with like tending to the sick or helping with research. Which honestly, I did go with that, where it's just like, hey, no, they all go to basically like a heated school during the day, but they also then can help out in the medical stuff, because then the hospitals like run at like 110% efficiency then in like treating ill and sick people. So, which in that game is a huge
they
thing.
have small fingers.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to send the children to the mine. They don't have much strength.
Yeah.
You got to put them in technology.
Yep.
Technology,
obviously,
construction.
You don't have them working at the rock face. They do other chores.
Well, see, they're the ones who can go into the crevices and place the dynamite in the small places.
Exactly.
Well, at least we'll get all of this color of leather done on all of them. Oh yeah, and if either of you guys played through, I'll switch gears again to another game. On Fallout 4, did any of you go to Nuka World?
Oh yeah, I played all of Nuka World.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm trying to remember.
that's the one with the Raiders.
There's like
Yeah,
three
I don't.
gangs.
I think I had stopped playing by the time it came out. I remember doing the island, but I think Nuka World was after that.
Okay. You
Yeah,
did you did Fahaba.
I got the edition that had all the DLC in it, so
Yeah, I'm just finishing up most of the stuff on Nuka World, though. I decided to kill all the raiders.
that's what I did too.
Yeah, I played along and got like all the other stuff done, but then once they're just like, you should totally decide that we go to the Commonwealth. Well, I don't want to. Okay, well you should decide that.
Yeah.
And then I was on, I wasn't really waffling. I was leaning more towards killing them anyways. And then just some of the disciples just like, well, if you weren't who you were, you'd be dead. I'm just like, all right, now you're all dying. And I started with the disciples.
Yeah, the disciples were the cannibal ones, right?
Like the cannibal murder hobos.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Who they said, no killing, or at least no getting caught killing people. So, yeah. They got a little too big for their britches, in my opinion.
They know what they did.
They do know what they did. Like, murdered a lot of people.
They did murder a lot of people. Which is why it was so important that you murder them.
Mm-hmm.
You murder them right back.
Yeah, someone tries to kill you, you kill them right back.
I need to get started on the Indiana Jones game. That's next on my list.
Oh, which one's that?
The one that came out, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. That just came out.
Okay.
Got really good reviews.
All right. Hadn't heard much. I mean, then again, my if the gaming pulse is here, I'm touching about here on the table.
I gotcha.
One I was excited for the other day that I gotta wait till March for it to drop, but they are remastering Keaton 1 and 2.
I've heard those were excellent games.
They were.
All right.
You probably heard it from me.
Probably. Well, and I think I had another buddy, my neighbor in my first apartment complex, that gave me Sarge. He actually said he found like a copy of Sakiden 2 in like a $10 bin at Target one day.
What? That's crazy.
And picked it up immediately.
Yeah.
Because he knew what it was. I'm just like, I have no idea what those are.
Well, that's how I found it the first time, is I found it in like the cheat bin or something like that, like sometime after it had come out, and then like it was an amazing game. So then I started collecting them, and then later on realized, oh shit, this game is really, really worth a lot right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a. Well, on the subject of expensive old PlayStation games, I have a copy of. Oh, great. Now it's. I have a copy of an old mech RPG that Square made for PS1. It's worth quite a bit now, but I can't remember the name of the game anymore. And I don't feel like going downstairs right now, so it'll remain a mystery.
Or you could Google.
That's a good point. I'll try that.
If only we had something that had the collected works of mankind available at our fingertips.
Shush.
I know.
Xenogears, that's it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's like about $150 on eBay.
Dang.
The other one that I found that was kind of, I think I found it for fairly cheap, and then later on I went to go, like, oh, this is kind of a neat little big box set PlayStation 1 game. Lunar and Lunar 2.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, they're like $300 or $400 right now.
Dang.
Especially because they had a big crazy box set to all of them that came with a bunch of stuff.
Stuff and or things.
Knickknacks and or paddywhacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back to Skeet, and on Steam, they have a remastered thing that drops that both 1 and 2 are a combined set. So
Okay.
that drops March 6th, I think is what it. So I pre-ordered it.
All right. Almost forgot to paint her belt. Yeah, and I need to play through the Tactics Ogre remake that I got, since I loved Final Fantasy Tactics so much, and apparently that was the progenitor to Final Fantasy Tactics. Though if Final Fantasy Tactics ever does come out on Steam, I am so getting it.
It wasn't?
No.
I thought I had seen it.
I mean, if you really want to play it, emulation's super easy these days.
But I still have to get the emulator set up in the right files and all that, so
Sounds like a lot of work.
yeah.
I don't know. I I thought it was going to be hard to emulate Desert Bus, which is a Sega CD game. It took me less than half an hour to get that working. Probably be even easier for a PlayStation game.
Oh, it was last Christmas I gave you my heart. So that way you got to hear it, since you missed out on being whammed. And I was going to say, you have delayed capture today. Sorry. For me not having that on my last stream of the year last year. Because I almost did it. And she's just like, no, don't do Ty dirty like that. So well, you're in the safe zone to where you could hear it now. Yeah. All right, well, we'll do some other leathers and other colors on these guys next Monday. We're going to go back to working on the Bloodthirster. Here, just a quick little preview. Just think there's a few other special leather spots I have to get. And I'm just getting like some of the brass ornaments that are like in his skin and stuff like that. Yeah.
So, looks like Final Fantasy Tactics might be getting a remaster late next year.
All right. So, like late 2026 or late 2025?
Late 25,
Okay.
early 26.
Okay. Well, that would be awesome. Ugh. Well, all right. Good first stream of the year. Yeah, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Always appreciate it. So, yeah, don't have too much else really to add other than, yeah, I guess we'll see you all on Wednesday, hopefully. And just remember, between now and then, to keep on painting.